But the date still ended in disaster. Hashtag alas.
Well, that was saved. Wait, are you gonna go again?
Of course I'm gonna go again.
Yay!
Is there any more? Like,
Because now I can tell her we need to sit over here where the aliens aren't gonna come attack us.
oh, this is really a damsel in distress trope. You guys really want to save her, don't you?
Well, I think. I mean, this game is messing with the damsel in distress trope super.
Yeah.
Like very emphatically.
Yeah, and it's interesting. It's just that I wonder, like, it makes you.
No, actually, you're still kind of doomed.
Yep. I mean, let's find out.
What makes you wonder what though, 70?
Well, I mean, like, I don't know, like, this makes me wonder, are all dates gonna end in disaster with Felicia? Maybe it's her fault. No, I just...
I thought you were gonna say something like philosophical or
something
about this literary critique.
So I said, no, you're kind of doomed. And she's like, so why did you bother me bringing me here then? We can talk longer here. You die a lot sooner if we go to dinner. We talk about different things up here than we do down there. And I need your help. I'm hoping you can help me figure out what I'm missing.
Ooh.
And it is prettier up here.
Yeah.
But it's not her fault, because she, like, when she doesn't date Luke, then it's okay. She goes off and is happy.
That is true. That is the happiest ending so far.
Like,
Yeah.
Whose fault is it?
Well, I certainly have a vested interest. I'll obviously do whatever I can. So now what? I guess we just talk and see what happens. This is all too big to take in a run, so I'm kind of out of my depth here. So that's what I was going to say. I've been in this situation. I've never been in this situation before, so I'm not really... But you have been in this situation
Yes,
before.
you
She
have.
said this exact speech to you before.
Yes.
But I mean, that's, I guess it's playing with what we think about happily ever
What should we
after,
talk
too,
about?
you know?
Okay.
Yeah.
Like,
Why is this game so hard? What am I missing here?
It's
I
like
wish I
Dark
could figure out how to
Souls.
win this. Do you have any ideas?
Dark
Wait,
Souls.
don't forget to Dark Souls.
It's like Dark Souls. Why won't you just let me win?
Actually, you should come sit on the other side of the bench. Okay, more cheating death, I assume.
But
okay,
see what
I'm just
saying?
gonna tell
It's like, happy ever after. It's kind of making us think different ways
She
about
moves
it,
over to the opposite side of the bench.
It's kind of making us think different ways about happy ever after.
Like, that death is averted. What kills me? Sorry. What kills me after that, or am I in the clear? This is, no, this is just a temporary measure. Buys you like another
Happy
5
ending,
minutes.
here we come! Yeah! See, it tells you.
Yep, totally. No, that's false.
You don't want to lie?
Or I don't know yet, this is new to me too!
No, it is, because the aliens, remember?
Oh.
Yeah, the aliens.
So this is just a figure. So what gets me next time?
I'd rather not.
Okay, if you die when the aliens invade. I'd rather not talk about it.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna tell about the aliens.
Yeah, totally.
Aliens, like from across the border. Oh, that's
Yeah, you're serious.
the space kind for real. You're serious? The day just keeps getting less and less plausible. Okay, so there will be space aliens. What comes after that? I don't know yet. Hopefully a happy ending.
That's between us two.
I wouldn't mind one of those. The night silence surrounds you.
This game's so fun.
Wait. Oh, yeah. Just ask.
I wish I knew what this is all about. Why do you think you keep dying?
I wish I could figure out how to win this. Do you have
Do you
any
have any ideas? I mean, that's the most true.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, you're doing a reasonable job so far, right? Apparently, you've saved me from a lot of things that might have happened. So I guess you're doing okay so far. I suppose. That's just me figuring out how to not lose. I still don't know how to win.
Totally.
Oh, that is so true.
That is so true.
That is so true. And I just lost the game.
Yeah.
Dang it,
Which
Luke!
I still do not know how to win, except for that XKCD comic.
Which is false.
I believe it is true.
I think your face is.
Okay. Pick one.
I suppose you have spent on a sec. I really, this is really philosophical and awesome.
Yeah.
That's true, I guess. Although, I guess one question I have is, what do you mean win?
That's true.
What would a winning game like this mean? See, this is why I picked this question. It's so good. What would winning a game like this mean? Felicia, I honestly don't know. That the game tells me that I've won. I guess a congratulations you win would be nice, but a different ending from all others. Ideally, where you don't die.
Yeah.
What? There is one ending, Felicia, where you do not die. No, I guess I just want the game to tell me that I've won. But I'm afraid you're going to die and it will still tell me that I've won.
Yeah. So an ending different from this.
Really just waiting for the game to pat you on the head and say, well done, you finally did the right thing. No, I want to save you, Felicia.
Yeah.
Well, how about this? I'm part of the game, right? Can I do it? Here. Congratulations, a winner is you. You have beaten the game. Well done. I assume that made the message you were looking for show up on your screen. Does that count?
No, not really.
A winner is me. What's
Yes,
that?
I win, the
What's
winner
that
is
one? What's that one from that truck game? Oh my gosh! It's like the terrible like big rig truck, and it like when you cross the finish line, it says like something ridiculous because of a bad translation.
Probably a lot.
Look it up, Dan. Look it up.
Bad
Yeah.
translation truck game.
It's
Yeah,
probably-
but it's called Big Rig, I think. No, not really.
No, not really. Yeah. I mean,
That's too bad. I guess I'm not official enough or something.
Whoa.
No. Oh, Fel-ee-cee-uh, you are.
you are.
I go grab my top hat and monocle, but I doubt I have time at this point. Ah, your sense of humor, Fel-ee-cee-uh. So, you seem convinced that it's even possible to win this game. How do you know that a good ending even exists? There's kind of an implicit contract when someone gives you a puzzle that it has a solution. Making a game with no good endings would would be kind of a jerk move.
Yes.
That is true. Although, I mean, admittedly hilarious. But I think of this. This seems like the thing I would say. This seems like a kind of implicit contract.
A
When
nicer
someone gives
thing.
you a puzzle that it has a solution. That's usually true, I guess. I wonder if the author of the game agrees with you. He
I
may
don't
not.
know. Yeah.
This is like the whole evil genius,
Yeah.
Descartes, you magnificent person. I guess you could make a puzzle that was missing a piece or something if you were trying to make a statement. Like a box of jigsaw pieces missing a single piece.
This
That's a
is-
pretentious art installation.
We haven't played a lot of games yet, but this is literally the most philosophical we've gotten so far.
This is.
in terms of
It's deep.
in terms
This
of the
may be
games.
one of the best simple video games I've ever played.
Indeed.
Really.
I've never. A game has never made me feel the things that I feel.
Whoa!
Whoa,
no, no, but I mean, like, I don't think I've ever had a game that's like provoked so much thought in me.
Yeah.
Sure.
Box of Jigsaw has this game
I mean, and I mean
Wait,
simple
wait,
game.
Real talk. Does this game feel pretentious to you?
Does this game feel pretentious to you? No, it doesn't feel pretentious at all.
What word was it looking up?
Not really.
Big Rig. It's like You Are Winner. I think.
Okay.
I think it's You Are Winner. I don't think it's pretentious. Not really. Maybe that's not it. Comes back and looks up at all the chicken stars lost in thought. Although I guess if you have a box full of jigsaw pieces and you're missing a piece, the message might just be look outside the box. Dan, did this game come in a box?
No, it's freeware. I got it on the internet.
Oh.
Okay.
So look on the internet. Suddenly there's a light. Oh no.
On the internet?
Dang it! Oh no, wait. Okay, yeah. So we still have the fireworks. This is beautiful. Did you know this was? Yes.
What? Ooh, why do you?
I wish I knew what this is all about. Why do you think you keep dying? What
Is
am I
it-
missing here?
is
Why
it-
is this game so hard? Say nothing and watch the falling stars.
Is
It's
the one
almost
you-
time.
Is the
It's almost
is the
time.
is the thing you're looking for your winner? Is
Oh
that
yeah,
the one?
you're a winner. Yeah, your winner.
It's
YOU
almost time.
apostrophe RE winner. So you are winner. Yes, a winner is you. You are winner. Why do you
Wow.
think you keep dying? Why? I want to tell her that the aliens are coming.
It's almost time.
Say nothing and watch the falling stars. I mean, I kind of just want to savor this moment, but let's see. Why do you think you keep dying? Why is this game so hard? I don't think the game is hard, so to say. It's just complex.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of a personal question. She giggles. I don't know. I'm not really sure how to answer that. I mean, I haven't exactly been kicking over tombstones or tripping old gypsy ladies or anything lately. I can honestly say this is a bit outside my experience, so I don't really have any idea why it keeps happening. How would you go about diagnosing something like that? Excuse me, doctor, but can you tell me why I'm doomed?
She's funny.
I mean, I don't know. Let's think about this. How does it usually work in video games? Whoa, spoiler alert! Maybe I'm just supposed to die a tragic death like Eris or something. Oh, because of Eris.
Yeah, in FF7.
Sadly, I've never actually played that game, but that has a
But
statute.
everybody knows.
everyone
Yeah,
knows Eris.
that is way past the statute. Everybody knows there.
I think I know that because of XKCD, where it's like, I made a mod that like put Eris back in the game.
Back in the, yeah.
Who is Eris? I do know who Eris is, sort of. Although, I never played FF7. FF5 was the first Final Fantasy game I really played, and that one
So-
was really
So
good.
can you win this game or not?
Do you remember Josh from
Oh my
UP?
gosh.
Josh Jones?
Yeah, so he's an FF7 fan,
Mhm.
and so like when you heard about the new FF7, like the new one they're gonna make, I was like, hey Josh, spoiler alert, Eris dies again.
That's funny. Oh, come on, that game is nearly old enough to vote. The statute of limitations. Oh! The music is gone. You just pulled out the speaker.
I did a thing. Yeah, sorry.
I thought we were about to die, Dan. You realize what trauma that put me through? But she uses the same terminology that we do, the statute of limitations. Fel-ee-cee-uh.
I'm sorry.
You know, every time at the seminary that like one of us like does something stupid or like makes like a slightly off-color joke. Not that seminarians ever make off-color jokes.
Never. They never do.
Never do that.
So for the seminary,
But we always
don't do this thing.
But our kind of running joke is like, oh, that's a formation issue because like formation is like, you know, we're formed into like,
For like
kind of
the whole 8
it's
years.
like yeah, it's like, oh, that's a formation issue, you know, and it's like, you know, it's a joke. It's like, oh, you didn't clean your plate completely. That's a formation issue. Anyway, maybe it's like that. Maybe I'm supposed to die in order to, you know, embolden you, strengthen your resolve, so you can complete your epic quest.
Yes.
Wait, what is my epic quest?
Mad Max.
Maybe you have an epic
Lethal
quest you just don't
Weapon,
know about yet.
You know, stuff like that.
Hee. But on the other hand, if the game always ends right after I die, and if there are a bunch of ways I can die, then that does seem to imply that you're supposed to find a way to avoid it. She seemed lost in thought for a moment, watching the falling stars streak across the sky. Oh no, here come the... I guess, don't take this the wrong way, but... You could say
I said that!
Fel-ee-cee-uh.
Wait, Wendy?
I did say that! I was like, well, like, she's fine when Luke said no, not to go on the date, you know? She
Oh,
was
true.
a happy life,
Yeah.
like, because of you.
This is a dagger that has pierced my heart.
Oh!
But she said not to take it the wrong way, so I won't take it the wrong way.
No,
Okay.
no, don't take it.
Don't take it as a dagger piercing your heart.
Yes.
Maybe Fel-ee-cee is meant to live a
She's
great
like,
life
here's a
without-
dagger. I won't stab it, but
Yeah.
here's the dagger. What?
Fel-ee-cee is like meant to like live a great life without you, Luke. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm sorry that hurts, but you know, maybe there's
This is a
Fel-ee-cee's
good
a
exercise in
Yeah.
Fel-ee-cee
In
is-
detachment, right?
yep.
Yeah.
You could say I keep dying. This is so great. This is the best episode we've done so far of like all the games.
Really?
I'm
glad.
It. Yeah.
Well, I mean, at least for me. I mean, other people might be like, boy, that like the Stag guy is kind of creepy. Like at this point, no.
But I understand. Like that's one of the things I love about this game is that lesson that Stephanie was just alluding to. The same lesson. I don't remember the Dick Van Dyke episode where like his son brings home a duck.
Mhm.
And he can't. He makes him like give the duck set the duck free because it's not good for it to just be in the tub.
Mm-hmm.
And like it's a very similar principle. Obviously, it applied to a person and not to an animal, but here it's being applied to like a people, but not animals. But like sometimes only the good for the other means that you don't pursue.
Yeah.
And you
Right.
don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, this
It's
also reminds me of this really bizarre movie that I saw recently with Ed. And he kind of warned me that it was a bizarre movie, but it has Joaquin Phoenix in it.
Mm-hmm.
What was the game? The movie, what was it called?
I don't know.
I want to say it was called Her, but that doesn't sound right. But
Oh.
it's basically about, like...
Is it about AI?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then that was her.
That was
probably.
her.
Oh, well, it is
yeah,
called
it
Her.
is called
Okay.
Her. Yeah, that's a great.
I thought I was just making an Arrested Development reference. Her?
No.
Her. Oh, her.
Oh dear.
But anyway, Fel-ee-cee-uh.
Yes.
On the one hand, you could say I keep dying because we haven't figured out how to save me yet. But on a deeper level, you could say that I keep dying because you keep playing.
It's true.
For example, if you'd stopped after the first time I died, then I would have only died once.
True.
I'm not saying that that's preferable, but what would happen to the world if you just stopped playing?
Wow.
The world would go on. But your world would not go on. Would I stay dead? What if you quit the game before I died?
See, she was happy, guys. She was happy without you. That sounds really bad.
What happens to characters in a story if the storyteller stops before he's done?
Whoa.
Luke pauses in deep thought.
Yeah. Oh man.
She falls silent again, watching the shooting stars.
Oh no.
Do I need to quit now?
No, it's no. You already asked her to move over, I think.
Oh right. Oh, this isn't the aliens yet.
Yeah.
Oh, I look at that one.
Yeah.
Bigger and bigger. You boom. You feel free. Feed as much as your ears.
Da-da-da-da.
Da-da-da. That was exciting. You even warned me about it. And it's still scary.
Why is this game so hard?
It's almost time.
You could just say nothing and watch the falling stars if you really want to.
Yeah,
I kind of do.
Would that be? Do you think that'd be like a fitting ending for
I think
this?
so. I think so.
But
Please, give
no,
me
this
end
better
this.
not
I'm
be the
sorry.
ending. There
Oh.
better be a good ending.
Oh no! See, you're still on the. There's
But
still
Luke,
on
what
it.
if there is no good ending?
Yeah.
There might not be, but
Say nothing.
say
Oh,
nothing.
shit.
Okay, for a few minutes you just ignore everything and watch the spectacle taking place in the sky above you.
Sorry.
You have to admit it is rather breathtaking. It's like watching fireworks, except there's no beginning and no end. Wait, have I already narrated this? Fel-ee-cee-uh is the first to break the silence. Have you ever thought about how stories work?
Why?
Some, I guess. That would probably be
Somebody
one.
just like wrote
Wait.
this like legitimately all by, I think pretty much all by himself.
This is Jimmy over here.
What? Okay.
Some, I guess.
Are
There's a typo here. There's a question mark.
Okay, I mean, I think that's fine. So, I mean, I think that could just be like an expression of the way the character is going. Unfortunately, our friend Stephanie has to leave at this time.
Yes, thank you, gentlemen.
If Stephanie leaves, does Fel-ee-cee-uh keep dying?
I mean,
you didn't get. Okay, you didn't get.
Wait, let's see. Let's finish this
do you want to
round.
finish this one? That'd be.
Yeah, we can finish this one. What do you mean?
Okay.
Like until she dies again.
Yeah, and
unless
then,
she doesn't die.
Yeah, and then we can, and then I think this would be a fitting finale, honestly. At this point.
I think so.
What?
Too.
No.
Yes. Yeah. No, Luke.
You
Luke.
didn't.
Okay, we can do one bonus episode after she leaves.
Okay, we'll see what happens. Okay, some
Okay.
I guess. I have thoughts about how stories work. Some I guess.
He doesn't understand.
Yeah, me too. I used to be
You
really
and I understand.
obsessive over them. Yes,
Right?
Yes.
I think Luke maybe understands too, but he's hoping that the game is built with a resolution.
Yeah, just because I mean a game can raise these great questions and still have a wonderful resolution. Yeah, me too. I used to be really obsessive over them. Yes, Fel-ee-cee-uh, I know that you're obsessive because you mentioned it at the taco place.
She's obsessed about being obsessive, is what she is.
Well, I don't know if I could stay around for more of her obsessions.
Yeah.
Like what makes one work? What separates a story from, I don't know, dry facts or something? Have you ever thought about where a story lives? Like where it, I don't know how to really say this
We'll put
word.
it on
exists?
pause. I just want to say goodbye, and I had a great time with you Wunderbumblers, and we'll have to do it again soon. And I learned a lot from dating and from this. And my perspective on the world. This is deeply philosophical.
I'm glad to hear that, and also don't forget your headphones.
Thanks. We can cut that out.
So on the next episode, we will
Continue.
we will continue, and we
there's
will
a resolution.
and we will see if we can find a good ending for this game.
You guys might be here all night.
But
Stay tuned on the edge of your seats, my friends.
for the supplemental Wunderbumblers, not +1.
And we are bumbling wonderfully.
Yes, you really are.
Yeah, look, I'm glad you're enjoying this game.
Fel-ee-cee-uh.
Oh, Fel-ee-cee-uh.
I think it's very important that